Welcome in, guys. Okay, so today we're going to tap into the business of Kristy Sarah. The card's already coming out. And Desmond Scott. We're going to see what is going on in their energies, what made this come to be what it is now. Although I know that there is the cheating, the infidelity, that took a role in the picture that just dropped of Desmond and his new thing. Okay, so let's tap into this vibe, super unbiased, and see what's going on, what may transpire, what may transpose, and anything else that their team, the ethers, want to share. We appreciate it. All right, straight off the dome, when it comes to Kristy Sarah and the way that she feels about the entire situation or what led up to the situation, I do pick up this vibe that at one point she began growing bored with him, and she started being bored with her lifestyle and the life that she was living with him. And this pushed her more towards being sociable in the groups that she's currently seen in right now. The fashion girls, the Vogues, what's the other ones? I don't know. I don't know why I'm hearing nylon. I don't even know if nylon is still a thing. But I get this vibe that she is going to be featured on way more publications. So expect to see her stock rise based off of the situation and the blessings and the opportunities that she was already given. She was already set. Like, she already had her feet in the door. Like, her momentum is not being stopped by anybody. I heard the word wavered. It's not being wavered by anybody. Like, she grew confidence hanging out in the groups that she was going out with. And I will admit, I do pick up the kind of mean girl spirit in her, that kind of toxicity of the fashion industry may have rubbed off on her a bit. The fashion industry got some toxic ends to it, just like any other industry, right? But I feel like she started to adopt some maybe toxic traits, or like, and it's not that it was toxic, it's just like going to school when you're a kid. You know how you go to a school when you're a kid and you start picking up like certain slang and shit like that. That's kind of the vibe that is giving here with Kristy Sarah. Anybody she's hanging out with, she's like starting to pick up their slang, and she can come home and Desmond gets that vibe like, yo, you're acting different, you're acting weird. Like, weird. I just keep hearing the word weird, right? So there's that. And then she just grew bored. That's all I keep hearing. She grew very bored of him. This may have been transpiring for like the last 3 years with Kristy Sarah specifically. And I will say, the vulnerability that he once used to see in her when they were younger, the nurturer spirit of, just nurturing the kids are getting older. And so they are starting to get into different things where they're not really up under Kristy like they were when they were little, right? So naturally for Kristy, she's like, okay, cool, this is my time to rediscover who I am now. Like, I've been a mom, I've been helping Desmond out with everything he has going on. Like, she really may have, like, he already had that, but she may have like been the backbone to him, like really taking it there. Like, I get this vibe from Desmond, like, he's really good at what he does, but he is still super insecure. He may have grew up like, I don't want to say like with bullying, but maybe he was just that nerdy kid that just struggles to find confidence in himself. And so it could be the smallest gain of control he has, and he can get a little dominant. I will say that. He comes through with devil energy. He likes to act like he is in the reverse, like he's a trickster. I keep hearing trickster spirit, and I see like his whole body being red, like a devil. Like, think of like red hot sauce. I don't know which one, devil hot. I don't know which one has got the devil, but they like the whole body is hot like a devil. His aura is like that, especially within the last couple of years. So Capricorn season, he is in this vibe of like, I'm accepting being the villain because I've been the nice guy for so long. So he is completely feeling justified for being a villain. He, in fact, I don't know who his PR team is. I don't know if his PR team is nothing but men or like just toxic masculinity all up through that bit. But they're pushing him to feel like this is his villain era, and the villain era is what is like popping right now for maybe like more so masculine driven content. And so they're trying to spin this like him being a villain or playing a villain in the story, so to speak, will be good for his brand taking off, because I don't know what kind of red pill this ish is. I'm not kidding. I do feel like he's going to make money from a specific niche of in character of men. If I'm being completely honest, like predominantly men. But then I also pick up he's going to start pushing the narratives of like that toxic masculine trait, like on some future ish. Not saying he's not going to take care of his kids, but maybe he was that person that took care of the kids. And honestly, they are pushing this narrative that Kristy, left Desmond home with the kids all the time. I don't feel like that's true. I feel like they equally spent as many times with the kids as they can. I feel like Kristy's really the one who was the backbone of the house. And so that's why she felt like it was her time to shine, because she has put so much sacrifice into being a mom. So for that narrative that she was always working and he's always in the house with the kids, that's bullshit. Like, I feel like, yes, she was flying here, there, fashion. This recently started to accumulate over the last couple of years. This ain't something that she's been doing the whole time. Shorty may have really been an introvert in the house, and she finally found a group of friends, maybe through like a agency or something, or like another group of friends, and she got into this like fashion thing heavy. Like, she was already in fashion, make no mistake, but she started hanging around people who sees her worth, and she is stepping in her true power. Like, what you see is really her. Like, she it doesn't feel like she feels too much hurt, if I'm being honest, in this spread. This Queen of Cups is what she comes through. I don't know her birthday. She comes up as this Queen of Cups water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe she's a Scorpio. That would seem to make sense to me. Oh no, she's actually a Taurus. She's so cute. All right, she's a Taurus. Venus energy. Makes complete sense. She's an introvert. She loves the family aesthetic. She's living in her truth. And if people think for 1 second that this divorce is like making her crumble on the inside and she can't live without Desmond, people are going to be sadly like mistaken. She cares, but she don't care. She's seen this shit. She may have been dealing with his F boy ish for quite a while, and it's just now coming up to surface, boiling over way worse than she anticipated. That's about it. Like, she knew he was cunty, but she didn't know he could take it full. Like, I don't even know if I can say that word. She knew that he was like petty, but she didn't know that boy could be like sassy and petty with it. Like, to her, she feels like he's moving in his best feminine energy. She may even joke about it. I will say, over the years, to him, it could seem like he was like emasculating her, like she was emasculating him. But honestly, he was masculating himself for a while. Like, he lacked confidence. She would pour life into him. You know what I'm saying? What is going to happen in the future between them? What else do y'all have to say about the situation? What about the girl Desmond's with now? Who is this? What's going on with that? He lacks judgment. They're showing me his cards now. He has poor sense of judgment with his judgment card in the reverse, and he does feel justified for the way that he moves. He feels like Kristy has kept him stagnant for at least like the last 4 years, or there's been like tension between them for like the last 4 years. That is so crazy. I felt this underlying energy too, if I'm being so serious, and maybe it'll come to fruition, maybe it won't, but I feel like people sleeping on Kristy. Like, she's a wife for sure, but she's still a baddie. Men still want to pull her. Like I would not be like I feel like she has men who are pursuing her, been pursuing her, still pursuing her, probably gonna try to pursue her harder because they look at Desmond like he's a chump. Like he don't make as much money as these men that's trying to pull on Kristy is pulling. Like she may be going through this divorce, but she's calculated, but she's also just very supportive and nurturing. And I feel like with it in the reverse, she feels like Desmond has been taking advantage of her and taking her for granted for years now. And so the first time she decides to like pour into herself for real, she's like, really? The first time I'm really dead serious about pouring into myself, you want to pull this shit? Like, you're lame. Like, whatever, bye, go. Like she knows her worth. She knows like, and sometimes it feels like bouts of emotions here with her. Like she'll think about the past and like the memories of what they've done for one another, and she'll like, of course, cry, no doubt about it. Like there are even moments of her being emotionally imbalanced. I see her throwing shit when she, maybe found out how serious his connection with this other woman was, because I get this vibe that he does not say the truth. Like he don't speak on everything. Like he'll give half truths. Like he'll say, for example, it was just two times, but she look at bank receipts. I'm hearing receipts and bank statements, and he's spending money. This is something deeper than he said it was initially to kind of keep her on the line, because the other girl was cool. Well, obviously she's cool with it. She knew about the marriage. Like she's not no dummy, but she's like waiting her turn. Like she was completely content, and whatever was going on, she was content. Kristy's like, really? I'm doing all this stuff for you. You got somebody else? Let her do it. If she wanna wash your laundry, she can do it. But keep her away from my kids. Kristy's not playing when it comes to her kids, and in fact, honestly, Desmond better really tread lightly when it comes to how often he's like showing up with this other people, because I don't even feel like it's just this woman. I feel like he's about to act a fool. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I don't want to say what I just thought, but unfortunately I feel like he is about to act like a fool. Um it's like letting a dog that's never been really to a dog park out at a dog park is what this feels like. And looking at his funds, he needs to tread lightly because the Ten of Pentacles, he's not stable. He's emotionally not there. Um, mm, he's really knocked off emotionally, and that could affect his finances down the line. Like he may be getting like the views and the coins right now, but once stuff really dies down, Kristy's gonna be rebranding herself into this single mother that can do it all, like a bachelorette vibe. Like I would not be surprised if Homegirl's whole lair, that whole house is down to the nine of her true personality, because she's been waiting for a while to really show her ass. And she really kept it chill for the sake of like content for the film, keeping it clean. And it's not that she's dirty or nothing. I just see their mansion looking more like a home. It's really giving like Kristy got like some Kris Jenner vibes to her, if you know what I mean. You know how Kris Jenner just got that like momager vibe, like she gonna go to war for her kids, her cubs, and just like have her hand tied in this and have her hand tied in that and have her hand tied in that. That's about to be Kristy. She's about to like I see her doing like home interior decor and tying things into that furniture, and like on Vogue's like 27 questions and showing off her home. I see her really, if she hasn't done that already, I see her doing more of that. And I would not be surprised if her next boo is an architect. For some strange reason, I'm picking up a man that's an architect that's coming her way. But she's pouring into herself now. She may have stopped the affection. I seen something circulating online about her like not being, maybe she wasn't that affectionate with Desmond, and maybe that's true, but I feel like she stopped pouring into him because she could tell that he wasn't as interested in her as he once used to be. Kristy got a lot of people on that ass with this Four of Cups. I can't stop looking at it. That's what I heard either somebody say, or I can't stop looking at this card. And she's not even going to throw cat, none of my business. Her sexual life is not my business, but the Page of Wands in the reverse, she's just like, She's having fun. She's definitely gonna get her hands like put into different bags. She's gonna invest in her kids. Don't be surprised if like she'll come up with like a kids line of something, or like before, I know she wasn't really showing the faces of her kids, but I get this like small vibe that she may start making them get on content too, and Desmond might try to fight against that. He may even ask for like money from her. I don't think he makes, I don't know. I just get this vibe like he makes good money, but I feel like he's gonna try to have a come up off of her in some way. I this King of Pentacles, he's someone else. Someone else is going to start investing in Kristy more like monetarily. Someone's really going to invest into Kristy, another guy, and this will like be a battery in Desmond's back to try to get more money from her or not have to pay up something. He's going to be like that. And let me see when his birthday is, because I have this earth sign for Kristy coming in. Hold on. Desmond Scott birthday. Oh my gosh, she's a Sagittarius, man. That makes so much sense. Wait a minute, wait. Is this the right Desmond Scott? Oh, that's not the right Desmond Scott. Oh, my sweet Jesus. He is a Capricorn. They're both earth signs. Okay, he was already here. Oh boy, yeah. Capricorn men can be so heavily in their feminine energy when they're not in their right mindset. So he wants attention right now. All right, what's going on with Desmond and this girl? What's Desmond Scott's vibes with the girl he was seeing with? He hurt. He's hurt. This isn't that girl that he was with. It wasn't even nothing like that. With this cherry card in reverse, they're not gonna make it past like June, July. Whoever this is, like I give them like another 3 months. But the Three of Swords, that man is hurt, disappointed. He may have really been trying to like fight for his marriage at one point or another with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. But now that she like filed it out the blue to him, that's what I'm hearing. He like ran off to act a fool to hurt her. But all it's gonna do is make him hurt herself. And all he's doing is adding to Kristy's case. He's emotionally unfit to be around my kids. Look how he's acting in public to embarrass me, to emotionally manipulate and control me and hurt me. He's emotionally harming me by these antics that he does out in public places. And girl, he's just making it so much worse for himself. Justice in reverse. Yeah, like he may act like he is whoever he was cheating with. I don't feel like it was one person that he's serious about. They're saying like his mistress. He may have multiple mistresses. It's women that he has. It could be like 3 women that he rotates. And Kristy like found out about one and was just like, all right, it wasn't that serious. And there's another one, and then there's another one. And it's just like, okay, yeah, we ain't doing this. I got a divorce. That's really what it feels like. And he's doing it he's showing ass right now because of pain. He's trying to hurt Kristy, but he's just really hurting himself. This justice in the reverse, like whatever he's going to try to do in court, he's going to fail miserably at it because he's not living in his true heart space. He's hurt, trying to grow cold. What's this lover's vibe coming to? Gemini. The girl could be a Gemini or a Virgo, but I know, yeah, no, pussy good Taurus. It's really giving Gemini. He's not happy. He's gonna try to be like this bachelor lover boy. He's gonna try to be this bachelor lover boy. He's gonna like fail miserably in court. I have 2 months here. Something about twos being very significant. Maybe it's 2 months from now they'll settle out something, but this could be as far out as 2 years from now. I don't feel like the divorce could be messy, but I don't feel like it's the messiest divorce ever. He's trying to control Kristy though. He's trying to control who she talks to, the dude. Like, wait and see. Like, she has multiple people that's after her. If Kristy were to drop like a boyfriend, a boo, go out on a date, post it, Desmond would act a pure plum fool. But he's so insecure. He's very unhappy. He's very low key bitter. He's waiting. He's like feeling like he is playing chess and he's making these chess moves that he think is going to stomp Kristy out. And every time he tries like to like make a boss move, Kristy has another move for that ass. Every time. And her ancestors don't play about her. I see like happiness in her future. I see more opportunities, more parties, more events, more shine, more publications, more potential love suitors, but I don't even feel like she cares whether she is like serious with anybody or not. They're both ready to like find themselves, but the way Kristy is finding herself is way more healthier than the way Desmond feels like he's going about finding himself. He's trying to find out who he is sexually, not for nothing. You know? That whole smooth lover boy, I'm gonna cook for you tonight, is going to grow old, and he's going to realize that these girls out here is just for his money, not for his personality. He thinks that the women love his personality, but he don't got the personality. He may have the peen, not for nothing. He may, but it's not enough to make these women stay around. It's like if he's messing with a certain breed of women, King of Wands. He's messing with anybody who he can manipulate and control. I don't want to say manipulate. It's just like control. It's about control with him. He wants to feel like a man. He wants to feel like raw. He wants to feel like needed. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the breed of women that he's going to begin attracting. They could go out, and if the women he's dealing with comes across like an NBA star, it's a dub for him. It's a dub for him. They want clout. It may seem like they want him for personality at first, but I don't feel like that's enough to keep someone around. I feel like they eventually find that he's cute, but he can also be a douchebag, and manipulative and controlling and a little bit possessive as well. Like very covert narcissist, allegedly, is what these cards are giving me. It's not me, it's the cards. I channel, okay? There are some toxic. I'm not gonna sit up here and praise Kristy this whole time. The devil card here for her can also talk about toxicity within her own vibration that she needs to work on. She needs to also find herself, but she needs to do it in a way of discovering what it is that truly keeps her focused. What does she truly feel passionate about? Page of Wands. She's gonna find that it's her kids, honestly. She's like, I don't need this man to have a family. Like, my kids are just like, it just showed me the video of like her flipping and having fun and the kids following suit. It was the cutest video. It's like her boys are always going to ride for her, but she's ready to be outside. She's going to drop more hits. I wouldn't be surprised if she drops like a fashion line and throws it in like some like major retailer, like Pretty Little Thing or something. I don't know. It doesn't happen necessarily. It could be like Polly or some shit like that. What is it called? Hello Polly? I don't know. One of those. But yeah, my girl is still gonna be in her feminine energy and her lover girl spirit. Her family is going to be amazing still. He's still gonna be cool too, but he is searching for the wrong things. It's gonna be a crazy 2 years for him. Like, he's gonna have to really break down and drop his ego and build himself back up in a really torturous way, where it's like she still has bouts of like hiccups where she may like curse him out or say something nasty in text messages, but she's going to block him out. She's blocking him out. I wouldn't, I wouldn't be surprised if she muted him and if she only gets the information that she needs in order to move forward. But there will be more girls that come out saying they were with Desmond. I picked that up. So I'm gonna leave this here. I hope this has been I hope this has been entertaining. I found it interesting. And I'll be back. Bye.